In an age of revolutions, scientific, religious, and philosophical, one man stood at the crossroads. A boy genius who decoded geometry, a scientist who proved the weight of air, and a philosopher who challenged the soul. His name was Blaise Pascal. This is the story of a life lived on the edge of reason and faith. Blaise Pascal was born on June 19, 1623, in Clermont-Ferrand, in central France. He lost his mother when he was just 3 years old. Raised by his father Etienne, an educated man and tax collector, Pascal was surrounded by learning from start. Etienne took Blaise and his sisters to Paris to further their education, and soon it became clear this child wasn't ordinary. By age 11, Pascal had taught himself Euclidean geometry. At 16, he wrote Essay on Conic Sections, establishing what would later be called Pascal's theorem, a foundational principle in projective geometry. At 18, he built a mechanical calculator, the Pascaline, one of the earliest computing devices in history. Built to help his father with complex tax calculations, the Pascaline could perform additions and subtractions using a system of gears and dials. Today, Pascal is remembered as a pioneer in the evolution of computing. Pascal's mind turned toward physics, particularly fluids, vacuums, and pressure. In the 1640s, he became deeply involved in debates over Torricelli's experiments and whether a vacuum could truly exist. Many scholars and religious leaders denied the idea, believing nature abhorred a vacuum. But Pascal proved them wrong. In a now famous experiment, Pascal asked his brother-in-law to carry a barometer up the Puy de Dôme mountain. As predicted, the mercury level dropped with elevation, demonstrating that air had weight and pressure varied with altitude. This became known as Pascal's law, laying the foundation for fluid mechanics and hydraulics. And in 1654, the dramatic accident changed everything. Pascal survived, but he was shaken to his core. Pascal turned away from science and dedicated his final years to religion and philosophy. Despite withdrawing from scientific life, Pascal still made contributions. He helped develop probability theory alongside Pierre de Fermat, work that would later influence economics, risk analysis, and modern game theory. On August 19, 1662, Blaise Pascal died at just 39 years old. A life cut short, but filled with extraordinary thought. Mathematics, physics, computing, philosophy, and theology. Few minds have left such a wide-reaching legacy.